Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shivakant Pathak. Today to start center of mass and rotational motion chapter. Here in this center of mass, and rotational motion, we are going to see the first topic, that is the concept of system and internal forces and external forces. We are going to see the meaning of concept of a system, what is a system, what is internal forces concept, external forces. So these are the fundamentals, alphabet of rotatory motion and center of mass. Without knowing these, it will be very difficult to understand the rotatory motion and the concept of center of mass. So to see this, before this also, we are going to see the meaning of rigid body. What is a rigid body? Rigid body are solid and it has two property. These two property of rigid bodies are, it has definite shape, definite size. It has definite shape, definite size. When we are applying a force on it, this force is called deforming force. Students, you are knowing the meaning of deforming. Deforming means one who changes the shape, right? Deforming body, no change occur in a body. If no change occur in shape and size of a body, then this body is said to be a rigid body. Why I have taken the name of rigid body? Because rotatory motion and center of mass, the physics and mathematics which we are going, it is only for the rigid body, right? Not for the other body, non-rigid body. Non-rigid body means indefinite shape, size, or it has a definite shape and size, and when we apply the force, deformations occur. So we cannot say it is. Actually, this is a characteristic of ideal rigid body, which have a definite shape, definite size, right? And no change occur between this. So this property occurs due to, so we may write, this is because distances between different pair of particles do not change. Do not change on application of force, right? That is why it is called ideal. If occurs in that, right? So that body is said to be rigid body. Here we will see the concept of center of mass also, but before see the concept of center of mass, we have to in the topic see what is a system, what is internal forces, and what is a external forces, right? Here, so before to see a small introduction of center of mass we want to see. The detail we will see in the different lecture. Center of mass. If body is rigid, then concept of center of mass is also needed. Center of mass means, here is, see, rigid body is made up of particles. Rigid body is made up of particles, and distance between two pairs of particles do not changes. It means it has a number of pair of particles. Number of pair of particle. So surely there must be anywhere center of mass. Center of mass, here only I want to speak one line. Center of mass of rigid body is a point where whole mass supposed to be act. This is one point in the rigid body. Rigid body has a size. It occupies space. Shape and size means it occupies space. So in this space, there is, inside this space, there is one point where whole mass is supposed to be act or balances. Right? On knowing these type things, then we are going to see what is system, concept of system. Here in the concept of a system, see, since rigid body is made up of particles, pair of different pairs of particles. So if we have a collection of pairs of particles, if we have a collection of any number of particles in a rigid body, in a rigid body which interacting one another, form system. See the definition of system, concept of a system. Rigid body is made up of particles, right? One particle, two particle, three particle, four particle, five particle, six particle. Any rigid body is made up of number of particles. This collection of rigid body is actually the collection of rigid body which have a definite intermolecular space, which have a definite, and applying the force also no change in ideal rigid body in this intermolecular space, right? So this is called a system of particle at one place living together, right, is called system. Any number of particles of rigid body, this interacting each other. Interacting each other means two particle, see the word interacting each other means forces acting between both, right? This is forces acting between both. This forces acting between both within particle is called internal force. The concept of internal force we are going to learn after the system, right? Internal force and external force. This is a concept of internal force. What is? Rigid body is made up of particle, right? And here this between they are interacting each other. So interaction mean what? Which type of interaction? They are interacting by intermolecular forces. What these forces called? Intermolecular forces. These forces, intermolecular forces, are called what force? Internal force. Before see the internal force concept, there is one more thing to understand the mean of a system. Since this rigid body has a finite size, rigid body has finite size, right? This rigid body of finite size is also regarded as system. In this system there are particles, they interact in force, interacting with each other. Mean of interacting is intermolecular forces are acting between them. These intermolecular forces are called internal forces, which we are going to see today, right? These internal forces are equal and opposite. In Newton's third law of motion, I have told the concept of pair of forces, if you have remember. Right? And this pair of equal and opposite forces, which pair in forces, cancels each other. So whatever the intermolecular forces acting between any two particles in the system, these forces are equal and opposite. Both forces, if particle one is attracting second particle, the second particle is also attracting the first particle. So two forces, and both are acting in opposite direction, equal and opposite, cancel each other. So equilibrium is a setup. As a result, equilibrium is set up where? Within particles. That is why no change occurs. That is why it is called a rigid body. So internal forces are acting between the body, right? These internal forces here acting between the particle here in the system, but they cancel out in bulk. So no force act. As a result, cancel each other and no force act at a resultant. Now we are going to see the concept of the last topic, that is external forces. Right? Here in the external forces, see, in this rigid body, which is a system of particles, made up of a system of particles, this is a rigid body which has the definite shape and size, right? If you want to bring this body in motion, naturally we have to apply force. The force which is applied to change its state, change in state. So in some time it is change state changes or not changes. When we apply the force, you have to change the state. This forces is called external forces in the body. So today we have discussed the three things. More than three. First of all, we have seen the concept of rigid body. In the rigid body, I told it has a definite shape and size. in the space. On applying the deforming force, no change occur in the rigid body. Then it is called ideal rigid body. This rigid body, this is because of a distance between pair of particles do not change. So deforming force are not able because this is the reason. If the rigid body is a system of particles, so there must be a center of mass. Center of mass we will discuss later on, but here only this thing. It is point in rigid body where whole mass is supposed to be act. Now we want to see the concept of a system. Since rigid body is made up of particles, definite size particle has a definite size and whole assembly has a definite size. These are interacting each other. So this is called a system, a finite system, interacting each other. Interacting each other means forces acting between both. These forces are called intermolecular forces or internal forces. These internal forces cancel out in black bulk or between two. That is why resultant no force act. That is why the whole body lies in the equilibrium. Now, if you want to bring the change of state, because sum of all internal forces is equal to 0. I for internal. So here external force is required to apply to change the state, to bring the velocity, momentum, acceleration in the body, displace in the body, deformation in the body. External force is applied. So in rigid body deformation cannot be. So we are studying for the concept of rigid body, right? So this is for today lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.